Starship Spacecraft. This, reminiscent of a flying grain silo, is an experimental prototype of the highly anticipated another SpaceX's spacecraft, the Starship, a massive spaceship and rocket system designed to carry both crew and cargo to Earth orbit, the Moon, Mars, and beyond. With its super heavy rocket, Starship will be the world's most powerful and fully reusable launch vehicle ever developed. The rocket will be capable of carrying more than 220 kilopounds to Earth orbit, which is equivalent to 37 average standard trucks. In 2023, SpaceX is expected to fly Starship around the Moon with its first private passenger, Yusaku Maezawa, a billionaire fashion innovator and art curator. This flight will help fund the development of Starship and its super heavy rocket, an essential step in enabling access for everyday people who dream of flying to space and make humans interplanetary species. SpaceShipTwo. SpaceShipTwo is a reusable, air-launched, suborbital spaceplane designed for space tourism. It can carry up to 8 passengers into space safely and with high frequency. The spacecraft is manufactured by Virgin Galactic, a company owned by Sir Richard Branson, an English business magnate and investor. To fly to space, SpaceShipTwo is lifted by a quad-jet cargo aircraft up to a release altitude where it is released to pass on into the upper atmosphere, powered by its rocket engine. When coming back to Earth, the spaceship performs a conventional runway landing. Officially unveiled to the public in December 2009, Virgin Galactic has undergone 2 spaceflights for the spacecraft. It expects to fly its founder, Sir Richard Branson, in the first quarter of 2021. Virgin Galactic has been taking bookings for some time, and more than 600 people, including Justin Bieber and Leonardo DiCaprio, have already paid $250,000 to reserve a seat. Apart from flying tourists, this $400 million spaceplane could also be used to carry scientific payloads for NASA and other organizations. Spaceship Neptune. With the same ambitions as Virgin Galactic, a Florida company, Space Perspectives plans to fly up to 8 passengers to the edge of space in its high-tech space balloon. Introducing Spaceship Neptune, a balloon-borne pressurized capsule that can send tourists and research payloads to the stratosphere. In early 2021, Space Perspective expects to launch an uncrewed test flight that will carry research payloads, and then, in a few years, if everything goes well, it'll also fly space tourists on a 6-hour sightseeing tour to the edge of space. Flown by a pilot, the passengers will have a 2-hour gentle ascent above 99% of the Earth's atmosphere to 100,000 feet, where the Neptune will cruise above the Earth for up to 2 hours and then make a 2-hour descent under the balloon and then splashes down. After that, a ship will retrieve the passengers, the capsule, and the balloon. The capsule will be able to be reused, but its 328 feet diameter balloon will be replaced for each mission. New Shepard. Named after the first American to go to space, Alan Shepard, the New Shepard is a reusable suborbital rocket system designed to take astronauts and research payloads past the boundary of space. The spacecraft is manufactured by Blue Origin, a company owned and led by Amazon founder and businessman Jeff Bezos. Atop a 60-foot-tall rocket is a capsule designed to carry 6 people. Although the company hasn't started flying people yet, it has used the spacecraft commercially to fly scientific payloads to space to conduct microgravity research and experiments for NASA, universities, and companies during its test. In 2015, after reaching 62.4 miles of outer space altitude, the rocket successfully performed a powered vertical soft landing, the first time a suborbital booster rocket had returned from space to make a successful vertical landing. New Glenn. Also manufactured by Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin, New Glenn is a single-configuration, heavy-lift launch vehicle capable of carrying people and payloads routinely to Earth orbit and beyond. Like the new Shepard, New Glenn is also meant to be reusable and land after each flight. Its 7-meter nose cone or payload fairing has 2 times the payload volume of any existing launch vehicle, which means it has more room for satellites and the freedom to build in more capacity. The company initially intended for the first launch in 2020, but by 2018, Blue Origin expected to launch the vehicle in 2021, which remains the current target. The company has also projected that in 2024 it will use the spacecraft to launch the Blue Moon, the company's robotic space cargo carrier and lander for making cargo deliveries to the Moon. Orion. This spacecraft is a critical part of NASA's 2024 Artemis program to build a sustainable presence on the Moon and prepare humans to move onto Mars. Officially known as Orion Multi-Purpose Crew Vehicle, Orion is NASA's reusable spacecraft, which will be used for human deep space flight programs. The spacecraft consists of a crew module and a service module manufactured by Lockheed Martin and Airbus Defence and Space. Will be used to